Hey everybody, it's Gusto.
Jordan Sulfur.
And we're back after, actually not even a brief hiatus. We just didn't have anything to talk about until probably now.
Now we're interesting.
Now we're interesting! And we're getting to a couple games of Overwatch, maybe a couple games of Grand Theft Auto, because there are a few new stunt maps, both Rockstar created and user created.
I like the user-created ones. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, what they do is make them official. They Rockstar verified.
Yeah, the ones that they approve.
Yeah,
which they gotta be good.
And I tried one, and it's really fun. They try a whole bunch of new stuff in the stunt games, like basic stuff you haven't seen before, like more jumps. And one thing, I remember going over the top of a skyscraper, and then that big slow down thing they have, that power up.
When you're doing a stunt almost or whatever.
Yeah, and everyone basically would fuck up at this point, but they'd hit this slow, and then it's basically a straight down down the side of a fucking down the side of the skyscraper in this tube, and everyone's not even on the tube. They're flying down the middle of this thing, trying to keep some sort of semblance of sanity with their car. You know what I mean? And in the end, you pretty much end up dying and having to do it again. But once you get used to it, it's pretty fun because you're just like, fuck! Yeah. So hopefully we'll get that one. It's pretty popular. But for now, we're going to do some Overwatch.
I am mostly going to observe, I think.
Yeah?
I'll probably play a round or two. I'm really... I only played this once or twice.
I figured that's all we'd get in before we switch over anyway. So there's I'm just more excited because they keep they haven't hit. It's past the hint already. They revealed the character. There's a new one coming out. Hopefully this Tuesday when they do their usual upgrades. Excuse me. It's like a new tank character. It's gonna be pretty cool. But the thing is, it's stupid for me too because it's a robot. So someone made it. And it has its own kind of sentience about it, but it's it's
more or less just a bot.
Yeah, exactly. It's more or less just a bot, and it's just the fact that it's not someone in it piloting it for some reason bugs me. It just has no soul to it, even though it probably does.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, more or less for the overall story.
And the thing is, there's two characters that are already in the game that are basically robots in their own sense, and I have no problem playing them. I suck as them, but I have no problem just yeah, okay, sweet. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
But the new character's named Orisa, and she's this kind of four-legged, almost like a spider, what's known as a tank. It's she's a line of defense. You know what I mean?
Not hot at all.
Yeah, it's not. That's not hot at all. But I can't wait to play her because I think she's going to...
when did they release that?
They revealed it a week or two ago, but now I'm hoping that this Tuesday is when they'll release her. And then there's hint of another character that's going to be released very soon named Doomfist.
Do you have to pay for all these characters?
No.
No?
Which is a great thing, yeah.
That always drives me nuts.
The only thing you have to... You don't even have to pay for anything in this game, aside from the game. The only thing that you can spend actual money on is loot boxes. Stuff to give your characters new costumes, new sayings, new
remember when that was
animations.
A cheat code?
Yeah, you remember that? remember beating the game rewarded you with this? Now it's just... But the thing is, every time you level, and there's events like the arcade mode, which will reward you with loot boxes. Every time you level, you get one. Every 3 wins in the arcade mode, you get a loot box, and up to 3 different loot boxes, so 9 games. So it's not bad, but...
You can get it on your own a little bit.
Yeah, but I know people who spend $25 on 6 to whatever loot boxes, and they get their shit.
I'll do that kind of thing, but I always feel like an idiot when I remember oh yeah, this used to be just square, triangle, X, forward, back,
Same with me, yeah, exactly. And I like the idea of earning it more than buying it. Although, to be fair, I have bought the lowest amount, which is 2 loot boxes.
It's like when I play Simpsons Tapped Out. I don't want to buy the donuts. I want to slowly earn them over the course of the year to get one thing.
Yeah, I don't think I bought donuts in that game once, to be honest.
No, never.
Here's... Oh, shit. Yeah, I know. Screw that. I'd rather earn it. And to be fair, the way it is now is they pretty much hand them donuts.
Yeah, I think they give a little bit too much away, but...
Uh-oh.
It's not bad. It's a little bit better. A little bit more fair.
Oh, these guys are encroaching on our territory. Oh yeah, this is one of the maps. They updated this map. Remember how I mentioned Doomfist?
Yeah.
Basically, Doomfist isn't one specific hero. It's a gauntlet, and whoever wields it becomes Doomfist, right? And the gauntlet used to be stored in here, and as you can see, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Oh, so they're actually
going with the lore and stuff.
Trying to keep up with continuity.
Yeah, and if in the next match, I think I'll start on attack. If they're in, in the Overwatch thing, they'll put up like fake news reports within the world, like Doomfist attacks airport, you know, type of thing, and you'll see a big fucking crater at
Like
the airport, where he
whatever.
impacted and stuff like that. It's just kind of neat that they did that, you know.
Creating their own little world.
Yeah, because of that attack, that's basically that's sort of like the backstory of the new character, which is named Orisa, and it's created by an 11-year-old like science genius type of thing. So she's like, the defense here sucks. I'm taking these parts. I'm gonna make a much better robot, and then that's the result. You know what I mean? Is this new character?
Pretty cool.
Oh, where's he going? So we'll see. She's got some neat stuff. I like having to figure out new ways around new characters with Tracer because, like, within my bracket, I'm not to be a ding, but I'm pretty good.
I don't want to brag, but I'm the best.
No. In my bracket, which is a low bracket currently, I can safely say I'm a really good Tracer.
Like in my generation. Like...
Given my generation. Yeah, generation. Why did I quote Limp Bizkit?
I don't know. I didn't know you were.
And just quickly for
Anyone
anyone
show how big of a Limp Bizkit fan you are. I had no idea.
Don't ever say that again. Actually, $3 Bill, their first album, was a valiant effort on their
We
part.
seen Limp Bizkit last year.
Yes, we did.
Wow, I didn't see them, but they were near us.
I heard they were horrible.
I heard Durst was in the area.
Yeah, Durst being the worst.
I know him pretty well, so I call him Durst.
If anyone familiar with Rockfest, or not familiar with Rockfest, I should say, it's a very large music festival event featuring mostly punk bands, indie bands, metal bands.
And then Fred Durst.
And then Fred Durst. Usually. I like how it's like a normal thing, apparently.
Sometimes he's playing music, sometimes he's just working security.
Apparently, he had a fucking during the last part of Limp Bizkit's fucking set. They put on songs and he just rapped to whatever was going on.
Oh yeah,
apparently.
Like just changes, like just in general, or like change
Yeah.
his existing songs. To rap?
I think he would just like in general. I think he would take the song and the beat and just make a rap over it.
I'm on the stage.
And on that note, someone posted up on Facebook, and you can look this up on YouTube. Like, look for Fred Durst guitar solo. And it's the worst possible thing you have ever seen in your entire life.
Can he not play guitar?
He cannot play guitar. He can play a power chord or two, but he cannot. Like, if he's making mistakes, you can hear he's like, wah, like,
Wah, wah,
yeah.
wah.
Michael Rowe. I don't think I've killed anybody.
I keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Everybody, shut up! I keep rolling.
I said we'd never mention Fred Durst again, and here we are.
Keep mentioning the D.
The D. Oh yeah, speaking of, there's Doomfist. There's 3 different ones in the past. It's like, well, 2, I should say. The third with the Savior, the Scourge. So one guy was a good guy, one guy used it for bad purposes, and there's whoever has it now, and we don't know who that is.
Serious.
Yeah. We were thinking, it's speculated, but not, like, it's obviously probably not going to happen. But before Overwatch came out, they did an intro video where these kids are in a museum about, like, you know, it talks about the Overwatch heroes and the history and about the world and stuff, and they're looking at Doomfist's gauntlet, which is housed in a thing, and it's going to get stolen by 2 characters from here. But they're assuming that one kid at the beginning who's, like, in awe of these superheroes is going to be the next Doomfist, like maybe he's grown up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Speculation.
the gauntlet gets left behind, like it doesn't get stolen, and Tracer, my character, puts it back in display and tells the kid, like, you know, the world could always use more heroes, which is like a catchphrase of hers. So maybe this is 10 years later and the kid's a teenager and he's just all fucking intense, you know what I mean? But I don't think he's slated to be a bad guy, because in this case it seems like Doofus is a bad guy if you follow what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool
I don't know. I gotta get into it. I don't really know anything about it too much.
They don't have much in terms of, like, there's a
lore.
They do, but they don't, like, they haven't revealed it all, you know what I mean? Like, they have several comics on the internet right now you can read, which are actually very good and very well illustrated. That's sort of
Which came first, this or the comics?
this, and then right after
Yeah.
the comics, like, pretty much, like, side by
Creating a
side.
universe with the game.
And this is how people found out Tracer was gay. And we recently found out that Symmetra, the Pakistani or Indian lady...
Is that who you are right now?
No, I'm Tracer right now, yeah. I'm currently her, yeah. And we found out that the Pakistani lady, or Indian lady, I think she's Indian, she's autistic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's partially has to do with, because, like, her thing is, like, everything has to be, her name's Symmetra, everything has to be perfect, everything has to be symmetrical, in order, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like her
Kicking
personality.
ass. She has those autistic powers where you're like super, super good at...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's what she creates. Like, all their stuff is in perfect. Like, she creates, like, turrets out of nothing, but they're, like, in perfect form. And just stuff like that. Her thing is perfection and making everything in order, you know what I mean?
I like how I refer to that as like a superpower.
Yeah, I know.
She has one of those autistic superpowers. I think I'm pretty sure that they're secretly superheroes. They all have like secret powers.
No, oh shit. It's just, yeah, they're catering to a lot of like the crowds too. Symmetra's like people like her too, so it's kind of cool that a lot of people like Tracer more because she's lesbian. But it's also
wait a second.
don't like
you
her.
Say like I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Go on.
Is she a lesbian, autistic?
Oh no, Tracer's the lesbian.
Am I combining all the characters together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tracer, the character I was, is the lesbian.
I don't really know either character.
No,
I thought they were just going for like the most diverse character they could.
Yeah. She's everything. Down syndrome.
She's a transgender, Down syndrome, autistic.
Do you want to
Tracer?
try?
I don't even know what Tracer. Nah, you keep going because I'm so terrible at the fucking control.
Well, all right then. I'm not concentrating so well because I'm trying to talk, but that's cool. I don't care. Fucking, we'll switch up to GTA.
That's a problem with me trying to jump into it. I will not be able to speak. I'm trying to figure it out.
See, at least with the racing in GTA, that one's kind of like in the back of your head. It's like me and you drive.
Yeah, it's like second nature.
You ever?
I've seen a car.
Yeah, I've seen a car, and I know everyone else has experienced this too. But you're driving, say, on the highway or like a pretty long distance, even half an hour, and just after a moment you realize, how the fuck did I drive here? I don't remember the last fucking 10 minutes.
Apparently that has to do with like it's like a weird muscle memory thing.
Yeah.
So like if
I'll try someone else's.
If you're like, they say what you should do. Like if you take a certain route to work, because it takes about 2 weeks to basically rewire your brain. Like everybody falls into a muscle memory. So, like, that's why you can, like, come into your place, not realize you flipped on the light switch. Like, if you have a routine sort of thing. So they say what you should do if you're going to work and you have another way you could take that won't make you late, it's just a different route. Yeah. They say you should do that, like, once every few days.
I do that going to work sometimes, too. Sometimes I go down Princess, sometimes I go the other way.
There's a specific word for it, but basically it's like a weird muscle memory. Like, you create these, like, brain patterns. That's why they say, like, if you're going to try and, like, lose weight or something, how, like, at first it'll be really hard, but if you, like, start doing it for, like, a week or so, you'll get into this weird, like, muscle memory sort of thing where that's just what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just forget where you were going. Like, me going to Napanee and back is, like, nothing now, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, Doomfist attacked here, as you can see.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So she took the parts of these defense robots and made a new one.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
All systems checked.
Excuse me.
Ready for combat maneuvers.
All systems. Ooh.
I think I'm getting more partial to this game because it's more of like characters rather than you create a soldier who's a general guy, but you give him like certain abilities or certain weapons. That's how you differentiate. You know what I mean?
They each have their own little story and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Different way of fighting. You have to figure them out. Hey guys. They can't hear me. I'm just being polite.
It's always been like my problem with these kind of games. I usually just get super, super proficient with one character.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm so good with Tracer. To be fair, for the first 2 competitive seasons, that's about like 8 months. I was basically just Tracer, and so that's part of the reason why I'm really good with her. But now I've been able to branch out into other characters and do well. You know what I mean? That came out of nowhere. Look at this. Fucking, he's just like. Oh, I see her. I'm gonna get them both. Just Tracer. Whammy. Fucking destroys. Where'd I go? Yeah, that's the power of Doomfist. And the character designs are fucking awesome. I would fucking love to work for Blizzard. That has been like a dream of mine to like artistically work for them, obviously.
What other games Blizzard did?
Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo.
Yeah, pretty much no Warcraft. Other big achievements.
Yeah. Diablo is fucking huge right now. And it's a pretty. If you can ever get into it, it's a pretty fun game. The story is good, like the single player, but it's
yet another one of those games I've only really watched other people play.
Yeah. Oh sure. There, he's dead.
With me doing Billy Zane from Demon Knight: Tales of the Crypt.
Nice.
Somewhere in the
Demon
90s.
Knight. Good job.
You know, there is absolutely no other movie that Billy Zane killed at more than fucking Demon Knight.
Yeah. Billy Zane. Actually, I would.
Like, why aren't we playing games? Why aren't we doing a commentary for Demon Knight right now?
Wait for it.
Because we are not watching Demon Knight.
I like how you mauled that over.
I was like, do we have Demon? We might even have Demon Knight up there for all I know.
The appropriate response?
That was I'm just kind of curious. We might even have it. We might have to do a Mystery Science Theater kind of show sometime. Uh-oh. I'm being died. Oh shit. Where are they shooting me from? Gotta get the fuck out of here. Ah! I was gonna try and steal that from him. Run. Is that fish? From The Simpsons anyway?
I think so.
Oh! See you later. Oh. I didn't see the aftermath of that.
The point. Don't worry. I got this.
Tracer for me is just a fun character. A lot of people don't like it because she has very low health. But the trick to her is, like, keep moving no matter what. Teleport as much as you can. And you're not there to fucking kill anybody. You're there to fucking whittle them down and let someone else kill them or finish them off. You know what I mean?
Just know that you're on the progressive right track.
That's the... yeah, right? The progressive... Yeah, you got it.
You're part of the future, man.
Just paving the way.
We all know where it's going, right?
Yeah.
We're not going backwards. We're going forward.
Some people would like to go backwards, but too bad we're going forwards.
But too bad, we're all tracers. So.
If we could all be the tracers of this world, it would be great.
If I could do a Weird Al Yankovic. You say that, tracer, say
Nice.
I'm not gonna stand in the way of progress.
Nice. I like the song you chose because...
Oh man, should we fucking, like, fuck this podcast shit? Let's do some Weird Al Yankovic stuff.
You think?
I mean, that was just off the top of my head, man. I think we got this.
I think you got it. I'm out of here.
Wake up in the morning feeling pretty progressive.
Wow, man. You completely got this.
Got my Make America Great hat. Oh shit, I was going the wrong way.
No.
I was going the wrong way with the wrong hat. I meant to wear with my I'm with her hat.
Man, you should go to Absolute Comedy.
Right?
Yeah.
I think I got like 7 minutes, right?
I think, well, like, you know,
solid 7.
I've seen people give like a good 5 there too, and it was fine, you know what I mean?
I thought I had 7.
Well, you have 7. I'll say it again, you have 7.
Thank you.
No problem.
Pretty sure I said it first.
Okay, well, I'll say, I'll back you up on this decision.
I'm gonna go to this.
Yeah, I went to the amateur night the other night. You went to Absolute Comedy a couple times.
I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad because you never know what you're gonna get.
And I had actually a pretty good night. Like, I had actually people who were pretty funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
most
hit or
part.
miss. You never know. Well, I mean, you never know if you're getting someone just trying stuff out. I mean, even if you do get people just trying stuff out, sometimes it's pretty funny off the bat.
Shit, I didn't
And
even
then there's other people you see that aren't that good, but you know they're gonna be. Like, you want to see them again, like a year or two later.
Yeah, and then they're like way funnier, basically. And you gotta give them like some place to start at, obviously.
Well, I mean, it's not even just like a place to start at. I mean, there's people who can just start doing it. That you know, yeah, it's all a matter of opinion. But I mean, there's people you can see who go, I don't think they're really ever going to be something I like. But then there's other people where you don't necessarily, you're not really into what they're doing, but you go, I do want to see what they're doing like a year from now.
Yeah,
there's something there.
They could very well fucking be a hell of a ton better. Yeah, better. Tasteful vengeance just destroyed it.
Never die.
Play the game. Basically, he got the most damage in the game in a short period of time.
It was just such a good name. I thought it was part of the game.
No. Holy fuck, he destroyed a lot of us. Good for him. I'm not going to vote for him, but...
Oh, you petty, Gus. You petty.
How about we switch to some stunt races?
Switch it up.
And some GTA stunts now.
Look at your weed, man.
I know.
You're like really cool, I think.
I'm starting to be cool.
You got your sunglasses inside, you got your fucking Crofts and shit.
I got my sunglasses inside so I can stare at this chick right now.
Why isn't she like in a bikini? Like, you know, like when they have like people doing cocaine that have like that surgical mask on.
I think for the cocaine that was. Do you know exactly why they did that? Do you know?
Okay, I didn't know there was a reason, but based on what you just said, I assume there is, and if I was to guess, I would assume it has to do with a contamination of dirty clothes.
It's a combination of that. Two, the contamination, and the two is that they didn't want
stealing.
Yeah, you got it.
That would probably be numero uno,
Coke,
whatever.
and meth. That's how they do it usually. But not with weed. Like fucking, they don't give a shit.
You're right. I guess that would probably be the main thing is stealing it as opposed to, and then like all the fucking drug dealers just beating off in the corner.
Oh yeah. Well,
into a little surgical thing so there's no cross contamination.
Exactly.
They don't want to get their fucking drugs pregnant.
Oh no,
thing, right?
Fucking semen weed.
Semen weed.
Yeah,
right?
you don't want that.
It's an interesting strain. It might be worth a lot. Depends on who it is. Because like, what if you had like, I mean, I don't know. It's a random poll. What if you had like Robert Downey Jr. semen in your like Coke, and it was like D Junior C.
I would probably
Downey Jr. Coke.
I would fucking snort it for one.
Well, I mean, like, look, hey, we all love jokes here, but like, would people actually do that? Like, do you think in this day and age that would be like a legitimate trend? Like, you know, I hear there's some fucking DNA of Robert Downey Jr. in my blow.
Yeah.
Like, would that be worth a lot of money?
Probably. Somebody out there would be like, yeah, I'll pay $1,000 for that.
There's gotta be someone. I mean, there's gotta be someone, and you gotta take into consideration how rare would it be, because, like, I mean, let's face it, Robert Downey Jr. doesn't need the money.
No.
So if they got his DNA, it was probably by accident. Yeah. So it's even more rare. It's not like he's like a sponsor of it, right? You know what I mean?
Hi, I'm Robert Downey Jr. I snort my own semen coke. I encourage you to as well.
I snort my future kids.
I snort my future kids. That way I don't have any.
How else do you practice safe sex?
So I'm Robert Downey Jr. saying, snort my semen coke, please.
Anyways, buy my semen coke.
Back to Iron Man.
we now rejoin Iron Man 2, already in progress.
Already in progress. That was the fucking. What do they call those? PSA.
PSA.
Yeah, right in the middle of fucking Iron Man 3. Did Iron Man 3 happen already? 4.
Yeah, no, 3 already happened.
4 then.
3 happened, and then they did Winter Soldier. So I don't know if they're doing a 4 or not, but they haven't did it yet.
Thor Ragnarok looks like it's promising.
Is it? I don't know. I didn't know there. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Okay, so for anybody listening right now, we were just singing this song before we started recording. The only reason we didn't sing it on air was like, you know, what if we get sued because we're so accurate?
Right? And here's GTA playing the song. So coincidence? I don't think so.
I don't know.
What?
Sorry, what were you talking about?
Something about Robert Downey Jr.
No, you were saying no. That was a thing before.
I love jizz jokes.
No, me too.
Okay, go on.
Name Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
No, you were saying something about the Thor.
Oh, right, yeah. Thor.
I haven't seen anything with Thor.
There's just been, I think, promotional shots in terms of it, but it just looks like it's going to shape up to be good. There might have been a preview with a movie that was out recently, but I can't think of it. Maybe there wasn't.
Or something, I don't know.
So it just looks cool. Like, for instance, like Thor has short hair and he's wielding swords on the front for some reason. I know, short hair.
Give him his hair.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus,
where's your hammer, Dink?
The fuck?
Yeah, and then the Hulk, I think, is supposed to be in it.
We cut his hair short, and we gave him a screwdriver.
Yeah, and a screwdriver. Here you go. And
like the tool? No, the drink.
No, the drink. And then he just got drunk Thor.
No, we're just going in a different direction. Like, personally, I just think that, like, Thor would be more relatable.
If he was drinking screwdrivers.
He's just drinking screwdrivers. And I feel like his long hair is just really too alpha for me.
At least shave the sides and put it in a hipster tail. Come on.
I feel like he'd be more relatable and, like, I'd feel more safe to have conversations with him. If his hair was shorter and he just didn't wield a hammer. I mean, it's a little violent for me.
Put Hulk beside him and you got a movie, sir.
You got a movie. And if, like, Hulk was just never hulking out, but, like, always calm. Because, you know, I don't like people who are angry.
Yeah. Just, you know what? Just make it Bruce Banner.
Like, just me personally? Truthishly?
Truthishly? Just, we'll save on CGI?
It'd be a lot cheaper if we just had a more down-to-earth Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, down-to-earth, not angry, science.
You ask me questions all the time. It's just how I speak.
Thor, what are we doing? Thor, is this Ragnarok? Thor, why do you have swords? Thor, why can't I turn into the Hulk?
Wait, he had swords?
Yeah, swords.
No, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said sores like something hurt.
No.
So, yes, back to swords.
Did he have mouth sores? Like,
he had the herpes.
Blisters?
Yeah.
Herpes? Shingles?
He's got
Shingle
the
sores?
herpes.
I don't know. What is shingles, actually? Is shingles sores?
It's like, I think it's, don't quote me on this because I'm no scientician, but I think it's like dry skin kind of thing, and then I could be wrong. Maybe you should look it up.
You heard it here first. Gus is the authority on shingles.
Dr.
Quote him on it.
Cosmopolis, thank you.
D. Cosmop.
I'm gonna
D. Cockmop.
I got a shift later at KGH, don't worry about it.
Just in between some shit here. Just picking up a couple extra hours.
I think we should. So speaking, I watched Harold and Kumar, so I'd be like, fucking speaking of that, we think we should sedate our patient with marijuana. Marijuana. But why?
Why?
Ryan Reynolds is fucking. I don't care. I'm not gay, but he's my boyfriend. I don't care.
He's America's boyfriend.
Yeah, he's everybody's thing.
If you're progressive,
yeah,
he's everyone's.
Were you boyfriend? The one telling me that you heard him on a podcast, like where like people are giving like a little bit of like it's not like a podcast, but it's almost like an evening show, but all the guests come out at once and they're given a little bit of drink beforehand. I don't know who hosts this exactly. Who told me about this? But it's like guests that wouldn't normally hang out with each other, but they usually have a blast because they have a few drinks in them. But one was Ryan Reynolds and I think Ian McKellen. You know what I mean?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, I'll find out the name. But basically, I remember the guy was telling me that Ryan Reynolds was like, yeah, it's like being in Hollywood, I had to train myself to get kind of out of the Canadian speak. You know what I mean? Like I can't
no boots,
and stuff like that. But as soon as I go back to Ottawa or back into Canada, it's just like, oh fuck, buddy.
Laps right
like,
back.
Hey, buddy, like fuck off. Like, maybe that's why I like him. Maybe he's relatable. Get out of my way, fatty.
No, I never seen that.
So I'll try and find the name of that and get back to you. Well, that was my last light. Time to
now I can't drive.
Now I can't drive.
It'd be unsafe.
Hey, did you see that? Do you have a car? Thanks. Hey, she had a snack on her. Let's go see if she had a car. Man, it's getting really hard to get in one of these stunt races.
Can you get in her apartment? That thing?
Oh!
Whoa.
Is this the fat husband or the bottom of the apartment resident having
Maybe
a smoke?
Security.
It could be security.
What does the shirt say?
Let's
shirt
see.
says something.
Let me try and zoom in here. There we go. It says, Donna Rex.
That guy's not security.
Yeah, no. How about this, bud?
You see this shit?
Oh! I don't think so.
Oh, that was...
Come on. Oh!
Where you going?
No, buddy. No. Get the... right in his ass.
Punch his ass.
Hey. Oh, he saw something.
I've never seen... Where are these overweight people coming from? I've never seen them in GTA before.
It's because we're down by like the beach with the rich people district.
I've never... But, like, was that always a thing in this game? Or is
there was. Oh, yeah. No, there was.
I really don't remember overweight people.
Yeah, no. I don't mean to say fat as a bad thing. I'm sorry.
I do. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just don't remember them being in the game.
This guy I don't know who he is, but he's a jerk.
Cheeseburgers!
I would fucking love a cheeseburger right now.
Looks like these people have been eating some subs from some Marines from La Pizzeria.
Yeah, just like us. Like coincidentally.
They're so good.
Goddamn, why?
Once you stop, you can't stop. That wasn't right. Once you start, you can't quit.
We can't quit.
What's this? I guess we can't say the saying even if I knew what it was. It's already trademarked,
sure, this
right?
guy's a jerk too.
So like the La Pizzeria one could be like a knockoff version. Like once you stog, you can't gog, but we all know what we mean.
Oh, right? Is that the same guy? No.
Gus, I don't think you heard my once you stog, you can't gog. You know what
I'm
we
sorry.
mean.
I was beating up people. Go on again.
That's the whole thing. I'm coming up with slogans.
Please say the phrase
for
once
his parents'
more.
restaurant. It's once you stog, you can't gog.
Yeah.
You know what we mean.
I think that means another 20 years of La Pizzeria. That's what
right?
I'm thinking.
I think I just supported your family or something.
Yeah. You will get a few royalties as soon as business skyrockets.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I don't care if it's 75 cents a month. I earned it. You know that feeling like when you get a check that you feel you truly earned?
Yes.
I feel like even if it was 75 cents, I'd be like, I did earn that.
I got it.
I came up with a clever saying. Everybody knew what I meant.
Yep.
Particularly because part of the slogan was, you know what we mean.
Oh, it's bikes. Here. Pick your BC Clet here.
That's right, my little BC
Although the Akuma is good. That's the one I have. I didn't soup that one up, though.
I have, vehicles. See, I have a really
Don't
bad
go for
eyes.
those ones.
No?
That one's the fastest.
Should I go for random? I'm not even going to look. Okay, so wait, it's 3 down.
You have 2 seconds to go.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, you picked actually an okay bike.
Don't tell me.
Don't
even tell me. Don't even tell me I'm in.
Let's do it. You changed your motorcycle helmet to a much better one without even knowing.
Fuck yeah.
And it's daytime.
Oh, what?
Yeah, look at this chop.
Is better?
I think that's my...
I think it has good handling, but it has no fucking speed.
I think this is the one that does have speed. I could be wrong. Probably wrong.
I think you're wrong.
All right, pip swap. Oh, press the middle button to get out of that.
Good.
There you go.
9.
Yeah, gotta be 8th.
You ain't 8.
Oh, this is one of the new ones, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Can you make it?
No!
Keep going.
I got
No, you can make it.
I made it! What?
And you're 8th, too.
What?
Good job.
I got everything I've ever wanted in life.
Yeah, good job.
I'm
good
8th
job.
and I'm still in it.
So watch yourself. Over around the wall.
What's with this bike, man?
It's a nice bike. It is a chopper, though, so you gotta be, it's not a fucking speed bike.
I know, but I got some speed.
It's not a Honda.
And
Here we go. Yeah, this is definitely one of the new maps. Well, you're 7th, so fucking, you're good.
I know.
I meant that in general, not just because of your position.
No, I can get you.
Okay.
I'm with
Ring
you.
of Fire,
Oh,
missed it.
son
Another
of a-
Ring of Fire, you got this one, though.
I almost fell into that one.
I'm not going to sing the songs, we all know it.
I know. Did you hear what I did there?
Yeah.
Were you with me?
That's why I said I
Were
wasn't
we
gonna
on the
sing
same
the
page?
song.
Did you feel like I was baiting you into singing the song?
I think you were. I'll do it later when it's not really
It's almost like I
applicable.
fell in or something. Do you have any thoughts on that, Gus? I fell in?
No.
It was a Ring of Fire?
Nope.
I went right in there.
How about this race, though?
It's almost like, I felt like for a while there I was going down.
Oh, fuck. Another one just came up.
Woo!
In a burning ring of fire.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
shit.
fell into a
Oh, you...
fucking shit of shit.
On top of that, you went right down to the lowest point to die. Specifically. Oh, look, you're back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, 7. Oh. Should I flip it?
You can do whatever you want, Jord boy. Don't ever let me call you that again.
No, I like it.
Oh!
What? Come on.
I made it if you were cool.
Fuck. George Boy is down.
You got this. 8th again? No, all good. We got the Ring of Fire. You know what? It's because you tried to make me sing that goddamn song.
Next time I'm like having sex, I gotta say like, oh, call me George Boy.
What? How are you supposed to do this?
I hit that normal though, right?
Try and bring your nose up and see
You know
if
what?
that
Try and
works.
not tell me what to do.
Right?
George Boy's got this.
George boy has got this. Rocket Jordan. Here he goes.
I'm a rocky George Boy.
Hang gliding Jordan. You got this.
You betcha thought I was gonna land like this.
What? Okay, so how are you supposed to do this?
That's the.
This is the worst course ever. Fuck. I don't understand.
See, you just gotta sing Burning Ring of Fire.
Burning ring of fire.
I'm
Jay
Jay
Cash. Actually, yeah. See if you can give it a longer. Yeah. You got this. What? Okay, this is.
Like all jokes aside, this is absurd, right?
Well, the race is over.
No, I get that. This is now just about me sticking the landing.
Hey, you're still 8th.
I know.
Hey, you know what? Try and go through the side. There's like a little gap. See if you can just go through there and lessen the jump. Yeah! You destroyed that.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, you're still 8th too, which is
No,
fucking
and I'm
awesome.
not gonna finish, so nothing's really accomplished.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Were we up north? I think we are, in the northern part.
Can I just
yeah.
do whatever I want?
If you land this one.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Going home.
Get the hell out of here.
Going home. George Boy out.
Jord boy out. Wrong way, right way.
Good night, George Boy.
I'm trying to masturbate.
Well, saying goodnight. Enough.
I'm sorry that that was unfortunate turn of events there.
I feel like it wasn't entirely my fault.
No. I'm going to say it was the bike and course design's fault. Who won? Some weirdo? Some guy with a name with some numbers in it? Lights out too. Yeah, I missed it, but yeah, I was right.
I think so. More or less in your general assessment.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to the next one. Oh. So the Simpsons have been pretty damn funny again lately.
It has been.
And it's been, the last, not consistently, but it's getting funnier and funnier since season 20, I'd say. You know what I mean?
What is it in now? 26? 28?
I think 28. I could be... Because, I was signed up for 2 more seasons, which make it 30. I remember
30, yeah. It's gotta... you know what? If it's gonna end at 30, it's gotta end at, an even number like that.
Yeah, and you're like me. You've always been kind of like a Simpsons fan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I never really stopped liking it. I know a lot of people did, but...
And I fucking... It doesn't even get me sometimes, but It also does, but some people fucking are like, yeah, anything past season 11 or 13 is fucking bunk.
Well, fuck it. If you say 11, you can fuck off and die. It's 13 was the last truly great season.
Great. Yes.
I get what people are saying. There was definitely a bit of a drop off, but like not in the way where at any point I felt like stop watching it,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Still watched it every Sunday when it
but
was
on. Honest to God, it was not that long ago I was watching the 13th season. I think that's arguably one of the best seasons.
I watched a few from the 15th, and I got the 15th and 16th kicking around somewhere, and I was dying at a few of them, man. There's a few jokes that I forgot about, and I was like, this is amazing.
I think the problem is it's less to do with the jokes and more to do with the overall storytelling.
Yeah.
It's just there's kind of a drop off in the storytelling. It's like from about like season 14 on.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's not telling, like, each episode doesn't seem to tell a story. It's more just, like, a bunch of jokes with, like, a very, very loose story.
Yeah.
I think that's what bugs people, but I don't know. For me, it was like, obviously I preferred the older shit, but it was still, just because it didn't tell a story anymore, it didn't really mean it didn't tell good jokes, you know? So for me, I don't know. I didn't really stop liking it.
Now, 2 points. 2 points, Mr. Sulfur. What was the writers' strike must have happened obviously while they were air. So did that affect them at all? Do you know, in terms of their writing, and people were like, "This is shitty."
I mean, maybe at the time, but when people first started complaining about it, it was long before the writers' strike.
Yeah, okay.
Because the writers' strike happened, I think, back in like 07, 08.
True enough. Okay, yeah.
And I mean, that would have been long before like season 14, when most people kind of complain about it.
Now, I want something with good breaking. And some people also refer to the fact that TV format kind of changed, right?
Yeah, due to like commercials or something. The way they do the advertising, it kind of fucks up the format.
I think instead of 2 breaks, like 3 segments and then 2 commercial breaks, it became 4 segments and 3 commercial breaks, and that kind of screwed the timing.
Because you need an Act 1, an Act 2, and an Act 3.
Yeah, like basically the way they did it when it was 3 is they were like, okay, the first act is totally jokes, and maybe just before commercials we introduce the story. Yeah, if not, it's right after.
That's pretty much what it was, because it would be pretty much just random funny shit, and then the tail end of Act 1 would set up the overall story for the episode. And then Act 2 would all be like solely about the story and the conflict.
Yeah. And
then Act 3 would still be about the story and the conflict with a resolution.
Exactly. And then with the
Whereas now, when you pretty much don't really get to the story until the tail end of Act 2.
Yeah.
And then, at that point, you're just kind of watching the tail end of it in Act 3, and you have no way to get... I mean, it's funny to say this with, like, a comedy show, but there's no way to get invested in it. You know what I mean?
It's true. And that kind of sucks. Yeah, and that always sucks, too. And it's unfortunate.
I don't think the quality of the jokes have went down. It's just... What? Oh.
Nah, I was about to say, I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, I've done this one before. So that fucking going into 4 segments just screws up their writing style, you know what I mean? On top of that.
Yeah, you're essentially... It's kind of weird, because there's really only supposed to be 3 segments, and now they punch in 4 with less time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's do an extra segment with less time than we've ever had before.
Exactly. And then a lot of shows suffered because of that, too. I think King of the Hill did, too. Although it ran on... I'm not really actually. Although it ran on for many, many seasons. That's actually an underrated show right there.
It is. I've been wanting to watch that for so long,
me too.
I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, a friend of mine has it, so I might try and get that. Oh, get out of my face!
I think the last few seasons I didn't really watch all that much. There's only like a handful of episodes I've seen of each, so there'd probably be a lot of it that's new to me.
Yeah, I never watched the season finale, so... and then, like, pretty much the last season...
Brittany Murphy died, too.
Yeah.
I think that kind of helped.
That kind of killed the show.
Killed the series.
Oops. Can't see. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm upside down. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Make it work. Make it work.
No.
Hit the ramp.
I'm starting over.
No, I wanted to hit the lower
fuck.
platform.
I'm back here. So this, like, brings you upside down.
You're third, dude. 4th.
Leave me alone.
Good. It's at 8. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's because one of the tracks is really close, so I'm actually 10th.
Holy shit. No, I'm just...
Oh, don't destroy me here, bud.
That was savage.
There we go.
Do it. Boom.
Nice, good.
No, I was hoping you'd blow up like I did.
But yeah, the season 20 to now has been pretty good. Like, there has been some throwaway episodes, I won't argue, but even the last one, which was actually a throwback, you told me, like, I had it, and then you told me to watch it. It was a throwback to Camp Crust.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I honestly, too, I don't even know why they had to, like, do that. Like, because if you really think about it, they don't age, so in a sense, there's no passage in time, so it could have just been, like, a weird...
Back in the 4th season, I like how they did that.
But I mean, they could have did that without doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they could have just had like some weird reoccurring nightmare from that time. Because if you really think about it, it's still meant to have happened in 1 year.
That's true.
Because they're all the same age. But it was a good episode.
Stick it. They could have definitely made it. I'm actually curious to watch the Camp Krusty episode and then that one right after it.
The only problem is, like, if you're gonna, like, I mean, it's ridiculous to, like, punch fucking plot holes in a Simpsons episode. But if you're gonna punch any plot hole, it's like when they're waiting for the kids in the new episode.
Yeah,
it's like, well, they already knew that happened because Homer's watching in the 4th season where he's like, don't be the boy, don't be the boy, don't be the boy.
And it's him and his everything called. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having sex in weird places.
I don't remember that.
In the new episode. Because Homer's got his virility back because the kids are gone, you know what I mean?
Sorry, I thought you meant Camp Krusty.
What was funny is Flanders, like, he catches them keeps hearing them having sex and he calls the police all the time. He's just, like, behind his blinds, like, with his cell phone. Or his phone, maybe. I don't know what they had back then.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was kind of waiting for.
Oh,
They
here it
had,
is.
like,
Look at
a technological, weird...
Isn't that fun?
I was waiting, though, for some sort of, like, technological fuck-up. You know what I mean? Like a weird overlap. Yeah, that one's weird.
Whoa!
But, like, it slows you down just before you hit the fucking...
It's good to even go slower if you can. A lot of people die there. New season of Rick and Morty supposed to come out this month, but we'll see.
Whether... Do they... is that a week-to-week show, or do they release it all at once?
I think it was a week-to-week show, to be honest.
I never really watched... I've only just started watching it recently.
But it was only good. They're only like the first season was 9 episodes or something like that, and the next season was 10 or something like that. It's nothing like intense.
Yeah.
I should be fine with time. Just so I can go to the next one.
What does it go to?
About 25 is my safe, but it's about 28. I'm gonna be. We can shave a few seconds because of the start too.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Oh, I just gotta do
a million comments. Continuity error!
Pieces of shit. Man, it's actually a pretty neat map. I just don't want to...
Yeah, I've definitely never seen this one before.
There's like I was gonna say slew, but then a slew of them out there, but... Figured slew was too much.
I don't know how many is a slew. Couples
many.
2, a few is 4,
Several.
a slew is several. What is several?
More than some. Less than some, but more than none.
41.
Yeah, more than 41. Oh, sure, that's nice.
Right.
Good job.
I got chops.
Yeah.
Right.
Carry on, my George boy, son. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Use that stupid upside down thing that the guy fucking destroyed me at. Yeah. Oh.
You got it. You got it.
No.
You got it.
I'm fine. I'm 8th. No, 7th. I'm 8th.
Come on.
Excuse me. Fuck me.
How many laps is it? 3?
3, so I got one more stupid one after this.
One more ass lap?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I read somewhere this, possibly this spring, and I tried to check the sources on this as much as I could, because it's quite a big, news in terms of people in Ontario, people in fucking Prince Edward Island, and I think Quebec's doing their own plan. But starting spring, they're saying that they're going to roll out this basic income plan for everyone in Ontario. And it's basically so they could cover everyone's rent. Oh shit. People can cover their rent, their utilities and stuff without the burden of like financial woes and stuff like that. They can use their pay from work, to go pay for healthcare, go get food, you know what I mean? Or I should say the basic income would cover that too. And it's supposed to be $1,320, so $1,320. And then if you have a disability, it's another extra $500, which is cool, you know what I mean? But
yeah, it's still something.
I don't know if this is a valid thing, but if it is, this is going to help out a lot of people. But
I've heard of that theory before. Like other countries have like theorized about doing that. Whether or not we'll actually do it, I mean, that'd be sweet, and I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I just haven't read up on it, so I don't really know if it's like a legitimate thing, or if it's just something that's been talked about, or if it's like fake news altogether. Like, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you could possibly say I haven't really read anything about it, so I don't know how much you've read up on it, but I don't know. It'd be really cool.
Ah, shit. I tried to find like sources on it, like the best I could. But...
It's definitely one of those things that'd be interesting to try. Whether or not it would have like the economical benefits.
Yeah.
Because it could go one of two ways. It could either I only see it going one of two. It's either going to be really, really beneficial, or everybody does nothing and just enjoys getting
extra
free
money. Yeah. And their hope again is for people to be able to afford more, like better healthcare, like dental work and that sort of stuff. Lower crime because people can actually afford the stuff they need. You know what I mean? Their rent and everything like that.
As opposed to like choking some fucker out for $100.
for a smooth hundy.
Smooth hundy.
Fucking
crisp 100.
100 burns would be nice.
What the fuck we have on our 100? Who do we have on our 100, man?
Some Canadian dude.
Some guy who's Canadian.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Story checks out.
Oh. So if that rolls out, a lot of people are going to be happy, but I just hope there's no like future repercussions or something like that. But again, they're only just testing it out.
Well, that's the thing. I don't imagine there'd be future repercussions, because it's probably the kind of thing that they would try for like a year, see how it works, and if it was beneficial, maybe they'd keep doing it. But like the idea, again, like I don't know a whole lot on it, but I've heard about it like a couple of years ago, not with Canada, but with other countries, was the idea that the overall result would actually end up being financially beneficial for the country.
Yes.
It would actually end up making the country...
People spend money, right?
Yeah.
That's what they want.
I'm not going to claim to understand how it works exactly, and I haven't really done the research to claim that, but I don't know. That's the overall idea, I believe, of it.
I mean, generally, yeah, it'll fucking help me out, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, man, I don't think there's a single person that wouldn't really help out. I mean, what's the income, though?
Like, what do you mean? So, like,
no, like, what's the minimum income in order to receive it?
That's the thing. That's what I couldn't find that was clear about it. It said every citizen, and then I was looking at comments and trying to find. And so, like, what about people who have a pretty good income? You know,
I can't imagine it would necessarily.
Maybe people who have good money aren't going to get that sort of like kind of allowance. You know
I mean, if people on disability are only getting $500, obviously they're factoring
$500 on top of that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They're obviously factoring in income already.
Yes.
Unless it's just them factoring in government income.
Yeah. And also, just like, it might be beneficial not around the world generally, but people might be able to afford trips to go spend money in other countries that could go, that are cheap to go to.
It doesn't just necessarily financially benefit our country.
And that's just like, that's a huge step, I admit, obviously, right? But that's kind of cool to think about. Like, maybe, is it cool? I can afford to go to Mexico, or I can go to Europe sometime, you know what I mean? Spend some money there.
That would make a lot of sense, like, if everybody's getting it, regardless of income.
That's it.
Use that for trips and shit.
Oh, look who slides in the 5th. I would love to go on a trip. I gotta go somewhere soon.
It'd be nice to go somewhere.
Get the fuck out of here. Front flips?
Going for it.
Oh shit. This went way out of control.
You got it.
No, I don't.
You got it.
Yeah, I do.
You got it.
Did it. Oh, I was supposed to say I was in 5th, but... Uh-oh. I think I zanged.
You zanged when you should have zinged?
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Fuck, this one's long, huh?
Yeah, and this is the last lap, luckily.
No, I know, but still, like, just 3 laps takes this long.
Take this. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, well, this one stops. Yeah, at 28. Yeah. There we go. We'll continue on. I had to stop briefly. Oh, and I made it.
Still in 6th.
Surprised me there.
I did, or you did?
You did. We both. Your performance and how smooth that went.
I know. I'm not bad, right?
We've done a few of these. It's not our first pod rodeo.
We're not the new kids on the block. Chinese food doesn't make us sick.
Nope. I fucking love Chinese food.
It's a new kids reference.
Oh, I get it. Do I?
I don't know.
I am a child of the 80s. I should fucking get it. I used to love... I'm done.
Oh, I don't know that song.
No? What about Hangin' Tough? Hangin' Tough. That's all I remember.
I definitely don't know. It was about...
New Kids on the Block.
Oh, shit.
Well, New Kids on the Bleh.
Jenny from the block.
Well, I think I came in like 7th. That's not too bad for how many people there are. I got some lung butter in my throat there.
How many people are there?
I think 12.
2 you.
Yeah, we'll do one more and then fucking call this one a day. Maybe figure out a bonus round after this too.
Sure.
Oh, 6, not bad.
Not 8th.
Not 8th. I know. I'm a piece of Mom. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, I lost in GTA again.
Oh, you're a piece of shit, Okie day.
That's fluent Greek, by the way. I can understand it perfectly. Asking my parents. Jordan, you may continue with the Greek.
Oh, okie day.
I'm drinking coffee here. That's amazing.
That's all you gotta say.
He said we are going to enjoy a new race after this.
Hey, can you tell me how to get downtown? Oh, okie day.
Sound like a guy with a problem.
You're going muy straight downtown, okie day.
What is that, Greek?
I think he's just mostly speaking English and then adding okie day with a few ohs.
It's a Gungan!
Which I can't tell. Is that like Korean? He's mixing in with Gungan and then thinks it's Greek?
He thinks it's Greek. I don't know. He doesn't know how to Greek.
I don't know how to Greek.
What are these guys gonna pick? One guy's on the mic talking shit or doing some heavy breathing. I don't know.
Muy breathing! Okay.
You son of a bitch.
That's very, very much breathing in Greek.
Excuse me.
Greek or Gungan?
Greekin?
I hear I get those two confused.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I mean, they're both fake languages. One's about as real as the next, right?
That was like, as a kid, and it's kind of cool because in my head, like, I fucking total just for fun, but as a kid, I always played the 3 wishes thing in my head. You ever do that? Like, or just like...
Just in general?
Just in general. You just, like, if you're just bored, you're just like, if I had 3 wishes, I'd do this. You know what I mean? Even, like, and a lot of the times, like, of course, some were greedy, but some of them were just, like, the ones that benefited other people or something around me were the more interesting ones. You know
I don't think I ever, like,
as a kid, as an adult, whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I don't even mean that, but I just mean in terms of benefiting other people. I don't think I ever had those. I think they all just benefited me.
I was always like, first I wanted a bank account that had $1 billion in it, and every time I subtracted money from it, it would never go down.
It would just replenish.
And I didn't want interest either; it would just stay at $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Seems fair.
And then I totally, and on top of that, on top of getting the shit I want, I'd be throwing money to people that needed to pay off debts. I'd be throwing out money to like, my parents. You know what I mean?
I never really had this. See, for me, it was always like, we'd start with money, and then it would just go to, like, superpowers.
Yeah, superpowers.
Which,
that was
then my
one.
thought was, like, well, if I have superpowers, I don't really need the money. Like,
that's true.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But, well, like, okay, take, like, necessarily certain superpowers, but you're not a god. You're not immortal, okay? Like, I know going on a
It's like a Spider-Man
yeah,
type
a
of power
Spider-Man,
in the
a
sense
Jedi. You know what I mean? Even I'm not going necessarily superpowers in terms of like superheroes.
Okay, so if we're going with just a general like overall power.
Yeah. What would you like to do? Even if it's a combination like the Jedi have of like that.
You know, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. I think I'd actually go with like the Force.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the Force.
It's an overall power.
I'll talk about a secondary one after
you can
this.
do, you could do Force Lightning. You could do Force Push. You could do Mind Control.
Speed.
So, I could just fucking walk
you could be
into the
death
bank
with a
and be
sword.
like,
You know what I mean?
And I could be like, you will give me all your cash.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, that covers money.
Yeah.
It covers anything you really want
That's
in general,
true.
assuming whoever you're talking to has a weak mind.
Yeah.
But that's most people, so
Yeah.
I would assume.
I mean, I assume if I go against Stephen Hawking, I wouldn't influence him, but he wouldn't put a gun on me.
But
You know what I mean?
what's he gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Get your car.
What's the Hawk gonna do? Nothing, man.
Except tell me
Fucking go
what
around
it's all
circles
about.
and talk like a speaking spell.
The only thing you can do is tell me what it's about and blow my mind.
You can try, but I mean, I hear he even has ridiculous theories if you actually listen to him.
Oh yeah,
He
everyone
just
does.
talks like a robot, so it sounds smart. I'm not saying Stephen Hawking isn't smart, but I don't think he's as smart as we give him credit. I think half the time he just sounds like a robot, so...
Well, like everyone, he's getting older. You know what I mean? Like, too.
Again, at the same time, what did the T-1000 sound like? You just sound like Schwarzenegger, which wasn't a robot. You didn't sound smart.
Okay, so take Jedi out of the equation and just do one superpower.
So, like, but would Superman count because he has
No.
he can fly?
You'd have to do
Literally
one of
just-
his powers.
Just one of his powers?
Yeah.
If I could just have one power?
Although you can do in combination, like say if you could fly, but you couldn't, like if you landed, you'd be fine. Like I did a hard land, like you didn't.
Yeah.
You'd be fine. You know what I
Like,
mean?
obviously, anybody flying and hitting the fucking Earth at, like, 300
Yeah.
fucking thousand miles per hour is gonna destroy their
Or like
shit.
the Flash, run really fast but never die because you had to eat a fucking ton. Like yeah, you're fine eating a ton, but you're not gonna just like waste away or like you
Yeah.
suddenly stop in your body, go
Taking
forward.
out the realistic bullshit
Yes,
science of
yes,
it
yes.
and just running really fast.
You know what I'm getting at.
Fuck, I mean, I don't know.
You got this.
Like, part of me wants to say flying because I just think it'd be fun.
I'm a little bit,
But I don't know
scared.
if flying is necessarily practical in terms of like if I
That's
could
it.
have any one superpower.
Yeah.
Like I think, just off the top of my head, that would be the funnest. And then like I'm also inclined to go, well, like can I just get immortality?
No, I just keep that out of the equation. Just for the help.
Okay,
you're
so
not
that's
a
not-
god.
that's
You
not-
can't be a god. Yeah.
Well, but I mean, does that make you a god? Like I don't have god-like powers, but I can live forever. But like I can live forever as like Jordan now. But I don't know why I'd want to do that because like
Okay, so we'll keep that in the equation because again, like when I was younger, I wanted to live forever. But even when I question it, it's like I want to live. If I could live forever, I want to be able to end it also. You know what I mean? If like nothing
well, like
was
not
left.
unlike being a vampire, where they go, "Oh, it's such a curse living forever." It's like stake yourself in the fucking heart, you pussy. Like, how hard is that? You know what I mean? Like, as eternal as you are, there is still a way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, you're actually like, well, I guess I have to just do this every day for the rest of my life. If you ever get to the point where it's so hard, there is a way out.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you gotta assume, it'd be a lot easier to take that way out when you've lived for like 900 years as opposed to like just a regular human life.
Okay. So for the sake of the argument, let's just take immortality out of it.
All right.
Okay, just go superpowers.
So what would my super...
and like ones that like we just said, if you land, you're fine. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not fucking with like the bullshit
Yeah.
science of it.
Run fast.
I mean, I would probably...
Bulletproof.
You know what? I would probably go with the flat. I'd probably go with the speed. I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of practical use for that in terms... And also on top of it just being fun.
I mean, did you see Quicksilver in Apocalypse?
I did, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
if
what
I
I
could
mean?
do that...
Saving people in the blink of an eye. I wouldn't even mind just taking on a superhero role once in a while if I had to, you know. But I like the idea of running fast. Yes. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I don't know. I think that's why you know what? I'll say I'll go with speed. So you can't take speed. What do
Okay.
you think?
I would like to say flight, but I can't because like I'm afraid of heights, but I'm not that like I can get up there and like be afraid but be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think flight. Like I think I couldn't do it. Like I don't even think I could get used to it for some reason. You know what I mean? So
Like what? Your equilibrium?
yeah, I don't even know. Maybe I'll get a nosebleed every time, but.
You're like flying some girl across the country. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I got a nosebleed.
Fuck, I don't even know what I would do. Flight
But
would
wait,
be
aren't you
cool.
still aren't you getting into the bullshit science of it? Like, let's assume you don't get fucking nosebleeds, you pussy. Like,
Maybe
let's
we'll assume
you
I'm
just
not
fly.
afraid anymore. Then you know what? It's either gonna be flight. Then for sure, in that case, if I'm.
Well, are you
if
just
I-
like comparing like do you have a natural fear of heights?
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of going at. But at the same time, if I'm
But
just
couldn't you argue that maybe your fear of heights would go away if you were 100% confident in your
Definitely.
flight capabilities? Like how, you know, you're 100% confident in running down the street that you're not going to, like, fuck
Yeah.
up run. You know what I mean? Like, let's assume it's as easy as just running.
yeah, okay, then
So
definitely.
do you think that you would then, in turn, have a
Yes.
fear of heights?
No, in that case, then no. I think I'd probably be more practical about it and be like, yeah, flight, sweet. You know what I mean? I could fly anywhere.
Damn it,
I could fly anywhere and get there when I need to. You know what I mean, type of thing. And I like that idea. Even if it takes me a while, even if it should be great if I could fly at his speed too. You know what I mean? That way, if I
Superman
wanted if I wanted to go to Europe, I would get there in like less than an hour. You know what I mean? Like boom.
But I mean, I don't know. That's the problem. We're both the same thing because I feel like I
Yeah.
could get there in the same way. I could run across water in the
We'll
flat.
have a race. What can you say? The old classic Superman.
Well, but I mean, I think we all know how that race ends, and that the Flash wins.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
But is that just a different debate altogether?
You know what? I could agree that the Flash would win. in that.
I think I think it's all in the Flash, man.
I even thought that as a kid. Just like, well, his thing is running.
So he's got to be fast.
He can. I know Superman did it once, but he can go back in time when he wants.
I just feel like Superman's fast.
Yeah,
But like,
you got this. Nope.
come on, I'm not gonna let up.
Oh yeah. Sweet. Yeah, he probably did.
No, I don't know.
Okay,
I
let's.
think it's a trade-off.
Let me try and think of something more specific.
Power one?
Okay, how about someone in the X-Men? Or in the X-Men, like, kind of...
Oh, like you mean specific to a universe?
Yeah, let's go to a universe here. Like, let's go with like, say the X-Men, for instance. Like, specifically, like, anyone in the X-Men. Like, Gambit, Rogue... Maybe not Rogue, she's too powerful.
I feel like the easy answer is Wolverine. He was super strong, more or less immortal.
He'd probably handle the pain after a while.
Handle the pain. I don't know. I feel like the logical answer is Wolverine.
Yeah. Wolverine's not bad. I wouldn't want to go Cyclops. Who'd say Cyclops?
Who
The
the
beams
fuck
would be
says-
cool.
You gotta wear those fucking
Exactly.
glasses, and if I don't, I'm just blowing shit up uncontrollably.
Iceman, I'm just ice all the time. No, he could turn into ice.
Nah,
but
he
later,
turn, yeah.
But later they made him all like
I think
ice
he
all
made
the
it,
time.
yeah.
Wolverine would be cool. I'm just gonna try and pick someone else who that wouldn't be Wolverine. I just can't think. Storm is kind of cool. I know you're a girl, but I like the idea of controlling the weather.
If I couldn't pick Wolverine, I'd probably pick.
Gambit would be fun.
I always thought Gambit would be cool because you can just touch anything and make it explode.
I know. Jubilee has
Nightcrawler?
fireworks.
Fuck Jubilee.
I would like to be Nightcrawler, but no blue skin.
Yeah.
I would like the fucking teleport. Actually, teleporting would be right sweet. You just gotta get upstairs.
Yeah, and I guess again, if we were just taking the power but not the
Ah!
aesthetic. No.
Fuck.
Son of a fuck.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't
Jor
want to
boy.
be blue. Fuck off with the Jor. Another Deneuve.
No, almost there.
No, me.
Sorry.
You just jinxed him.
No, I know.
I'm not. You know what? Look at this. Where am I going? Where am I going, Gus?
Into the canyon for fun.
Where am I going? Am I doing this just?
Well, you can kill me.
Am I just proving a point? Am I stubborn? Did I not want to lose with honor? I think so. Where's he going?
See you later.
Where's he going?
See you later. Well, superpowers, Simpsons, government stuff, and basic income. A little bit about comedy. I
I think we solved the world's problems.
Yeah, so please, whoever listens to this and hopefully uses this, gives us money.
I think we fixed your life.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's see if we can get...
I don't think there's anything you can't accomplish now. We did it.
We did it. And now you're going to have to watch our
Never
bonus
again.
round.
I think we're done. I think this is probably our last one, right? We solved all the world's problems.
Well, I'd like to talk a little more at some point.
No, I want to be Nightcrawler, but I'm really blue.
Well, I want to talk about that again.
These guys speak the truth, man.
Yeah, what can you say? Solving world problems.